Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the capital of your state? When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who is the governor of your state now? The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name your U.S. representative. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who was the first president? George Washington. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech.